into high school and my young adults, I decided to go on the partying route, and alcohol and drugs were a big part of my life.
I grew up in a church and a family that was all about appearances and being politically correct.
I tried to find myself and my hope in friends and drinking and boys and,
Never really actually satisfied or brought the happiness that I was always that I wanted.
Started to really push away God and just went through the motions because my parents asked me to go to church on Sunday.
As I got older, we kind of stopped going, and then when I got into high school, my friends weren't really Christian. I wasn't really around all of that.
Quite a few years I was walking a different path, not going where I needed to be. Life kind of falling apart around me.
When I was 18, I became a single mom. I was raised to hide our struggles. I always struggled with depression and anxiety because of it, I think. Mm-hmm.
I tried to keep going anyway, and I just eventually collapsed.
We didn't want to share who we were because everyone else seemed like they had it together, and secretly you were struggling and not feeling like anybody could, feel the same way.
In your presence we will fall down.
And that's when I discovered that God had me surrounded with people who would pray for me and help me and love me.
We came to Vineyard North, and I was just blown away by the love that just poured from the people here.
We came here just over a year ago and have really felt welcome.
They weren't the same Christians that I grew up knowing.
Coming here, I met a lot of super cool friends that lived like Jesus.
I just remember going home and being so excited to tell my mom about the people there.
That's when I heard that Jesus wanted to live inside of me and that He wanted me. That was new to me. And the more I heard about it, the more I wanted it.
They had something that I knew I needed desperately, and that was just a personal relationship with Jesus.
And decided that, to return to God. And
I was healed, spiritually. I got forgiveness from something that I was kind of neglecting and was really ashamed of and stuff. But I was able to come to terms with it, God forgave me so I can forgive myself.
And I wondered, is this really something that could happen? And so I have to admit, when I prayed a prayer to ask Christ to enter my heart, I really didn't know what would happen. And I was blown away. He did enter my heart, and even though I might have been hesitant, He wasn't.
He sees me completely different than I see myself.
Before, I would just kind of go along with the motions because that's what everyone was doing, but now I know, the reason and, why.
It just means, so much more to me now than it did before. And just, I want to be baptized because I want to, show that I'm making that transition into, not just doing church on Sunday morning, but living it every day and, every second of the day.